All right, last night I watched the very, very, very first James Bond movie, Doctor No, from like 1960 something or another. Doesn't really matter. The point is, it's the OG, the one that started it all, and it was interesting. To start, it starts off very analog, very down to earth, very like, okay, it's a spy movie set in the 60s, or made in the 60s, set in this contemporary spy movie made in the 60s, where it's like set in the 60s. It's, they have regular weapons and like regular cars, and like, yeah, there's some spy hijinks or whatever, but like very much reasonable. I'm like, yes, these are people who are like in the Cold War. This is like a reasonable skill set to have, reasonable, everything. Very realistic. I'm like, okay, this is okay, interesting stuff. Not quite what I was expecting. I feel like James Bond is very dramatic of a franchise. And then I got halfway through and I'm like, oh, this is where these things come from. This is Dr. No. This is when we have fancy robot hands, and it's not quite like unrealistic, but it's definitely where you're starting to like, I don't want to say push the envelope, but it's starting to get more interesting, so to speak. And I'm like, okay, I can kind of see now why people really like it. Well, maybe not why people like it, why it like was liked enough to spawn a franchise that's been going on forever. I look forward to just kind of seeing how it progresses, like the character, the movie style, like everything about the James Bond franchise. James Bond sleeps around a lot. Like, I do not think I understood the jokes and the references and like the style of character until this moment where I'm like, wow, he slept with like 3 or 4 different chicks in this movie. It's one regular length movie, an hour and a half, 3 or 4, maybe 5. Like, he got around pretty quickly. And this reminds me a lot of some of the other movies I've watched where it's very much a damsel in distress. All the chick characters are there. Like, there's not even like a femme fatale yet. Like, yeah, one of the chicks was slightly evil or whatever, but like, there's nowhere where I go, yes, that's what a James Bond villain is. It's leggy, sexy, evil. James Bond sleeps with her. None of that. It's just overly dramatic women and some people he sleeps with, and it's very on point for the 60s, though. And I got a second cat. His name is Finn. I feel like it did not impress me because I've watched much better spy things over the years, but I can see how it would have been cool and groundbreaking and impressive and exciting in the 60s. But like nowadays, I'm like, yeah, I grew up watching 24 of all things. Like, this is nothing when it comes to spy stuff. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10 for that reason. It wasn't nothing, but it definitely like it's a pop culture staple, like big history thing, but it's not super exciting either.